Go to heroes. This one. Mugen. I will promote you. You did wonderfully. Confirm. What's really getting me right now is the armor. I need somebody that can just destroy armor. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her the armor destroying one. Yeah. Yeah, so she's gonna be my armor destroyer to the best of my abilities to have such a thing. Yeah, until this guy here. Onif. You're gonna destroy Alma for me. I do not have enough. I really wish I had enough. Okay. I gotta work on this turn order. Let me do this now before I run into something else that's gonna mess me up. Okay, so Rook. He's still only injured for 1 day. Wow. What a baller. What? Just, it's amazing. It'll go like this. Okay, so we're going to have... We need a... Okay, someone with attack goes first. So that is Mugen right now. Yes. Then we're going to have her go. Let's loosen up the guys. For Rook, I think? Yeah, Rook. So you and Rook stay together. That's not a bad move. Okay, and then we're going to have this guy go. Eagle. Followed by the Archer. No, Archer first, then him. Then this one. Mugen. Then whoever goes here. I want it to be Onif. I want to level him up. Done. Okay, let's hope we can go a couple days without fighting something. And leave. Click. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frostvale sits, heading south, and show little interest in following you as you cross into the wastes. Oh, nice. You're finally free of Frostvale. Veller. But find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whatever Ivor knows at Wiremort is going to help. Whatever's at that place is going to help us with that thing. We got this, guys. So we travel. We have enough supplies for 23 days. And we're probably going to need to take a rest. But not immediately, because we just left that town. So after this day, where it's like 20... Oh! Dang it. No encouragement or tales of glory will lift the spirits of the caravan. In the north, we have times like this, says one of the Varl. The other giants grin, raising tankards and horns of mead. Skål! They shout and make short work of their drinks, explaining that each person takes a drink when someone tells a story that is more miserable than the last. Oh, it's wonderful. Others join them for the second round, and mead is passed your way. Join the giants in drinking, of course. Taking the mead, you shout, Skål! And the crowd cheers and laughter echoes through the camp for hours as each person comes up with increasingly more absurd stories of woe. The Varl's remedy is a success, and the caravan is in a much better mood the following day, albeit hungover and with less mead than before. Nice. Very nice. Okay, we'll just keep going. We have our awful game. I want to play that in real life. I should write that down or something. The caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. The Dredge! Cries one woman, but something about it tells you they don't quite look like Dredge. Gods be damned, chokes Onif, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. Worse than Dreads, it's Ekiel. Oh my god. The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. Ekiel? Why would he? Starts Onif. Unless he's after you, Onif. He's insane, interjects Onif, and unpredictable. That's a good number of fighters with him, your mind races considering what to do. Lead a charge, keeping him away from the caravan. Let's outpace him. Let's try and keep moving. March, you shout, quickly getting the yaks moving more quickly. The caravan sets a quicker pace, and you hope to outrun them. It has been barely an hour before you realize it's futile. You'll only ever outrun a bunch of trained fighters on a vendetta. You'll never outrun a bunch of trained fighters on a vendetta. You stop the caravan just as Ikil and his fighters start to close in. Let's lead a charge. You gather Onif, your allies, and fighters and head out to the wastes, weapons drawn, where the caravan won't be involved. Good. Rook, my good friend, he says as you approach, throwing his axe on the ground. We come to parley, not fight. Ooh, he doesn't want to fight, but I'm here to fight. Why would I believe a word you said? Rook, we were good friends. What happened? You tried to kill us. Just go back to Frostvale and leave us alone. Ah, Rook, it's your pretty girl. I'm glad nothing happened to her. With the dredge, I mean. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Broke into my city, took my warriors, took my food, and then killed some people so you could take more food. And that was a nice touch. Took one of my best men. How dare you, Onif? Do they treat you well? Shove it up your ass, Ikil. Oh my god. If you came here to kill me, let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me. What did Ornif tell you? I'm crazy? I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what had to be done to make it in Frostvale. The only mistake I made was you. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me. A man worried about his daughter, maybe. Just making his way. But then, look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you. Fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? I protect my kin. It's more than that, isn't it? Oh man, he has such crazy eyes. Like that twitch. I can't get over that twitch in his right eye. It's crazy. You think everyone was born to lead? Make hard decisions? Who do you think Who do these people think you are? You saved them. You're a hero. Maybe that's more important than who you really are. What's your point, Ikil? This is just shifty. I trust him, though. I do. I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostvale is done. I can't survive there. Thanks to you, my good friends, you may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me. I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners, if that's what it takes. Ikil looks at the ground, and the words come slowly to him. Oh. I'm not above begging. Oh. What do you think, Onif? I'd be a hypocrite if I told you to leave them. I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How could you trust my word more than his? I'm behind whatever decision. Oh, fine. Oh, I guess I can't kill him right then. Oh. Look, we could use more people, but I don't trust them. Okay, you will join on incredibly strict terms. We need fighters. You fight the dredge just like the rest of us. You fight for everyone now, not just yourselves. And if you even look the wrong way at a single man, woman, or child in this caravan, there will be no hesitation about killing you on the spot. You do us a greater honor than I had hoped, Rook. These people are right to follow you. He's so crazy looking. But you know what? I need crazy. When you're fighting zombie stone robots, you need crazy people to fight. They'll have no trouble from us. I may be reckless, but I pay my debts. The caravan eyes them suspiciously, but they try to fit in, following your orders. You expect to hear complaints about this. Things are definitely becoming complicated. Plus 45 fighters. Alright. Not bad. Morale is weird. You know what? Let's rest. Let's camp. camp. Everyone will get to know each other. I'll go talk to this guy. Hopefully I can put killer. Hopefully I can put that new guy, the crazy dude, into fights, and I can make him go first and take all the damage. Just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they haven't noticed. They've noticed, have they? We're on the edge of dying daily, and you want me to take it easy? Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields. You understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Mugen. It's not you who suffer. It's not just you who suffers. Right. So you get married, have kids. Now I'm supposed to settle down too? Yeah. What happened to the two brothers? Calm as you approach. That's right. I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Mugen. Hugin departs, leaving Mugen looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? I just heard you yelling. I can't see what you're doing. You come running every time you hear yelling? Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's not secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like the scar. Yeah, that is a sexy ass scar on your face. Not gonna lie. And it's not unlike the scar from the Lion King had the scar on this eye. That's the evil eye. This is the nice eye. I think. I could be wrong. I'm definitely making that up. But that doesn't mean I'm wrong. Okay? That's how it works. They do like the scar. Forget it. Listen. All this death, every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook. Be honest. This is good living. Half the world just tilling soil till they kneel over. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all of this. Oh, I see. I don't agree. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up in a little ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods eating nuts and appreciate leaves or some nonsense. Or you can just enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick? Anyway, just so you know, I'd never go for Alet. Promise you that. Or Odlif. All yours. Appreciated, Mugen. You depart, unsure whether your opinion of Mugen has changed for the better or worse. Yo, look, he's not gonna seduce my daughter with his sexy scar. And he likes fighting. You know, he may not like farming, which is fine. Like, I would hate farming. I know I would. I would hate it so much. Look at Ekil, yeah. This guy. We'll replace Alet. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, let me just. Ivor's still injured. Let's do some fights without him. What do you do, Ekil? Guts. Oh, what? Ekil leaps into great heights before bringing down his axe on the enemy, causing all units adjacent to him to be knocked back, friend or foe. Affected units take normal strength damage, plus 1 strength damage for each space they are pushed. Wow. That is delightful. Grudge wielder? Oh my gosh. Okay, I need 10. Ekil, what can I give to you? I can give you a let's just basically plus to everything. Why can't I equip you with stuff? I know I can't do it. Jeez. This is the most annoying thing is these freaking click. Oh, he has something. All right, good. What about Onf here? Yeah, let's get you some dodging in there. Rank 3 to equip. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Alright, Mugen, you get the fancy boots. Hunter, Grudge Wielder, you have a thing. That's all of my items, right? Oh, nope, there's one for level 5, but I don't have a level 5. Nope, alright, we're good. Oh, wait, actually, did I put any thought at all into the order? No, never do. I will have Ekil go last. Because I want them all bunched up when he goes in. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's rest. Gotta improve this morale. Or do one more. There we go. Alright, everyone is cool. Tensions hopefully are a little lower. The morale is higher now that we have taken on new people. Oh. Just goes away after one day. I see. Well. It ain't great, but it's pretty good. Check out that caravan. Oh, music's so nice. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radiomar, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. I see. That's some nice music. It's a little overpowering, but it's pretty nice. A lot of drum. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. What does your tribute involve? Gullenfryer, says one, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. He places some on his chest, which almost sounds like it's sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth that it's a gift from the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly, quote. Anyone interested? Not surprisingly, you find no takers. You wonder how devoted you'd have to be to go in for it yourself. Let's check the Godstone. Nobody can really agree on what Rodmiri looked like. As fond as he was of his own isolation, he never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing a tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Rodmir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his Godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried-out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Well, these worshippers play nice music. Oh, achievables. Nice. Bleep bloop. Alright, and we continue along on our icy march across the icy plains, praying that it will take us less than 14 days to get wherever it is we are going. Because I don't think I can rest again. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. Then we have hunters. The next time you look back, Olaf is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tagged the birds once or twice. Get lost! No dead down here, she shouts to nobody in particular. Let's shoot the vultures. First person to knock one out of the sky gets their wish granted, you announce. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alette, enjoying the sport and turning around morale. It's no big surprise when one of the Oldelf's blue-feathered arrows brings down a bird. Oh, good. You know, says Oldelf, scanning the caravan, a lot of these women, they could do this. You can tell from the look in their eyes, she's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them how to fight. It's a bad idea. Should not. It's a good idea, but we should not be putting the women in the front lines to fight. They're archers, so they'll be in the back, so it's cool. Go to your heart's content. We can always use more fighters, you tell Odef. If Alette is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Odelf gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. Let's see, so I have 141. Let's see if that goes up later. Got 141 fighters and 427. I have a Varl. This is a lie. Here, I have at least one Varl. It looks so tiny when they march. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. It's not safe here. You warn the farmers of the approaching dredge, but the man spits and says, "This land is my life. I lose that, may as well be dead." The farmhand slowly nods in their agreement, neither joining you nor lowering their weapons. We could use supplies, but I'm not exactly going to rob these people. I'm just going to leave. What's his is his, you say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around the clansmen, but the caravan is once again moving. I should have asked to trade. I really doubt he would have traded with me, but I feel like I really wanted to ask. Oh, we are dwindling low on supplies. Oh, there's a thing there. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches, saying, "We've run out of food. Any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. Consider how to approach this. Fight with us and earn your damn food. That's right. The men look surprised by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it is less than a day later that you discover they vanished along with the God damn it! With a sizable portion of your supplies. Oh, no. Oh, 8 days worth now. Oh. Should have just killed him. Oh, now morale is bad, too.
Wormtow was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Varl living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Great. Hopefully I can buy some kind of supplies. That would be nice. I would like that. The Varl finds you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here, but back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Kumar. Oh! Maybe he'll give me supplies. That'd be nice. Oh man, this dude looks like a badass. He's so old. He's blind in one eye. He has a war hammer that looks like it's ready to hammer. Well, I'll be damned, he says. Kumar! It's been a long time. Yes, it has. So what brings Yegvar to Wormtow with his very own village of humans? Wow. Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the meat house. Food, yes. Yes. As you follow the old Varl into their meager town, you catch him quietly saying, "If it were anyone else, I wouldn't let these dirty humans into my village." I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened at Bloxbar. Some think we should go to Gulfheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town, but most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. Doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Kumar's call. Oh, no, not Kumar. Krumer. It's Krumer's call. It won't be long before the dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jundar what's going on. One thing we should do is tell Jundar what's going on. Who's Jundar? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Yingvar. Where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you in Gofheim. More travel? No, we already came so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jundar won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Yingvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you? Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Yo, can I talk to him now? Be like, yo, what was that? Market, heroes. Yeah, what's at the market? One renown gets 4 supplies. I will get 8 days worth of supplies. I did not even look at the items. I maybe should have done that, but I need supplies. Kruber, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. So who is Yingvar? Ha! I'm not surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised he can stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge banishing type. He was called Yingvar then. Yignar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. How'd you get all these Varl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much left for me to do, so I started training other Varl to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in Wormtoe. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be challenging, though, don't it? Any wisdom on fighting dredge? Depends on how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough through, and it'll shatter. Line up a whole row of slag and they'll explode on each other all the way down. Oh. You get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag he's calling won't even show up. That's right. Wesley, we did business. Take care. Take care, buddy. You're welcome, guy. Alright, where's leave? Is it map? Click map. Loading. This is the loading song. I'll sing it sometime. Oh, forget it. Forget it. It doesn't work. It's just a map. Okay, so I'm here. Grofheim. Grofheim. Rest, market, heroes. Oh, there we go. Leave. Click. Click. Alright. We have 8 days of supplies. Grofheim's quite a few days out, says Kumar, but nothing worse than crossing the waste, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town Whitemore joins you. Varl! Supplies! Yes! We have 10 days worth of supplies! It's more than we had before. It brought enough for them and to share. Oh, morale is bad. Sounds of a skirmish alert you to a Varl surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business. This Varl killed my father without reason." The Varl is about to respond when the man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and silently waits for the next assault. Let's hear what the Varl has to say. The Varl shrugs as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied. Now he's dead." "Lies!" shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward!" The men wildly attack the Varl, who deflects them well enough, but you're uncertain of how long he can keep it up. Ooh, yeah, You murdered him over a lie, you coward. I will defend the Varl. Ivor, you say, we could use any Varl with good sword arm, couldn't we? He nods, readying his weapon. The men immediately back off, the prospect of fighting your entire army suddenly unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and something about injustice. The Varl turns towards you. Didn't need the help, but if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of other Varl. He falls in line with the others, and you return to travel. +1 Varl. Oh, so that was a random Varl? Let's see. Our morale is poor, but like I can't stop. This is bad. Oh. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. Ooh. You know what? Join in with the verse of my own. What up? The whole caravan is shocked when the first line of your poem rings out. You mimic both contestants, adding your own spin on their tales. At last you end with a joke at your own expense, and the peasants wildly applaud. Morale goes up. Morale went up. Yes. That's how you do it. We're very weak. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a far distance away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach her. Sit quietly beside her. You don't ask girls what's wrong. It's not how you do it. I feel like things are changing so quickly, she eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Ekiel a lot. That does, in fact, get my attention. Okay, look. I'm a dad here. You can't just overreact to your girl talking to every bad boy that she meets. Alright? That'll just excite her. No, okay. So, you gotta listen. You gotta know all the facts before you act. Alright? That applies in any situation. Even if your kids are involved. You gotta make sure you know what you're doing. What has he been telling you? He told me how he and Onef are kin. Ekiel had a sister who married Onef, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since, but Onef left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. Let's confirm the story. Eventually you find Onef back at camp and relate the story. Is that what Ekiel told you? Replies Onef. Then he sighs. It's true about his sister. She died of a fever when we were just married. Surprised he opened up like that. So I left him in Frostfire, he continued. He'd be fine one day, ready to kill his own men the next. Sometimes he would. Oh man. I'd make the same decision tomorrow. So I left him. He'd be fine one day, ready to kill his own men the next. Sometimes he would. He would kill his own men. Okay. I'd make the same decision tomorrow. To leave him? Like, I will confront Ekiel. You gotta handle this stuff yourself. You march directly over to where Ekiel has been forced to stay, far away from the rest of the caravan. He turns to approach you. What did I tell you, Ekiel? Didn't I say even one wrong look? Oh, I did say that shit. Who's giving wrong looks? Your girl came to me. Nice of her, I thought, seeing how she's the only one who gives a damn about the people around here. What in the depths is that supposed to mean? Look at you, running around, saving everyone's hide, making decisions. Good for you. What kind of life is this? Miserable. Are you making it worth living? I see Alette helping the women, cooking food, taking care of the old, playing with the children, talking to outcasts. Did you know she sews up the wounded every time you get them bloodied in a fight? Remember when I said you were a leader? Yeah, they'll join you. But they follow because of Alette. That was a pretty nice speech there. Ooh. I know my daughter. Oh, I get it. You think I'm calling you a poor father? No. All I'm saying is don't ask her to change who she is. These people need one of her, not two of you. Okay, look. She's been thinking, and it is miserable here. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I don't think she has any, happy feelings towards him. I don't think she's falling in love with the guy. I just think she's a very nice daughter. She talks to everyone. Maybe I'm an oblivious parent, but that guy knows I will kill him. And he did tell her the truth, apparently. The Godstone of Mikhail looms